Hey there, Faith Baptist Church, and everybody that's watching. I want to thank you for tuning in to our daily devotion through the eyes of faith. And I'm going to do something a little different this morning. I'm actually going to read a devotion out of a little devotional book that I have. A guy by the name of Tom Palmer wrote this little devotion, and I'm going to share it with you today. It's a scripture reading is out of 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 15. It says, "And that he died for all, that they which live should not henceforth live unto themselves, but unto him which died for them and rose again." You see what it said there? It said that they which should live should not henceforth live unto themselves, but unto him which died for them and rose again. So we're supposed to live for the Lord. There's a man by the name of Bill Borden who used to ask, "Are you steering or drifting?" He then would ask, "Where are you all going and who's on board?" He believed that indecision led to shipwreck in a life. Bill took his first missionary trip at the age of 17, with an all expenses paid by his millionaire parents. He attended Yale University and Princeton Cemetery and inherited the estate of his father, who died while Bill was a freshman in college. Upon graduation, he gave up the entire inheritance to Christian work and began to prepare for missions, depending only upon God. Bill sailed first to Egypt to learn the language and religion of the Muslims. He had hoped to later work with the ones who he had later hoped to work with in China. Immediately, he organized a missionary effort in Cairo to evangelize the city. However, on March 21st of 1913, he developed a severe headache. He was diagnosed with cerebral meningitis and died within 2 weeks. After his death, a friend wrote, "This single-mindedness of his spiritual life was the secret of that fixity of purpose which took him straight along wherever he set out. What Bill started, he would finish." Though Bill did not have a great number of years in his life, he did make much of the life which he had in his years. Did you see that? Though he did not have many years in his life, he made much of the life that he had in his years. Those who make the difference for God don't postpone or delay their response. Recognizing that Jesus gave all for them, they are willing to give all for him. How foolish it is to be unwilling to live for the one who was willing to die for you. A life lived for God is always on purpose, never by coincidence. Bill's purpose in life allowed him to make the most of his short life. Determine right now that whatever years you have left in this life will be lived to the fullest for God. I was convicted by that this morning as I read it, because I want you to understand that God gave us the life we have. The air that we breathe, the breath that we take in, all of that's orchestrated by God. It's all given by him. And in Romans 12, when he says, "I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercy of God, that you present your body a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service." It's not much to ask, as the book said there, and as we read the phrase, that it's not much to ask to give our all in our lives for someone who gave their all in death for us. And we need to give our all to the Lord. He's worthy of it. He's deserving of it, no matter how much time we have. We can't say, "Well, later on I'll do it." We don't know if we'll do that. I mean, this guy Bill in this story, he got a bad headache and died. You say, why would God allow that to happen when somebody gave up their fortune to go after mission work and all that? Well, he's still remembered today by what he did for the Lord and the steadfastness that he had to serve God. And listen, I don't know how much time I have. I don't know how much time you have. But the time we do have needs to be serving the Lord, giving our all for him. He's given his all for us. And we just need to be steadfast and unmovable and always abounding in the work of the Lord, as if for as much as you know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. And listen, it's all for his honor and all for his glory. So let me encourage you, just be steadfast, unmovable, follow him, trust him, and he'll bless you for it. Have a good day. Hope it's been a help to you. God bless you.